Hello and welcome to the visualization. Today, my mother and I got a 7-day eviction notice after 14 months of intentional vehicular sound pollution terrorism being forced upon me through the weaponization of random unknown vehicles that are probably in coordination. There's no probably about it. For the past 14 months, people have been invading my privacy, stalking me, and terrorizing me by weaponizing vehicles in coordination together with their government or law enforcement power, all day, every day, in coordination against my thoughts, movements, and speech, while I run a YouTube channel and be a gamer. Also, on top of that, the past 5 years, we've been living at this residence for 7 years. For the past 5 years or so, they've been ignoring maintenance needs that we need in this specific residence. We have about 10 things that have built up. I expect my mom to handle those things or relay those pieces of information to the property management and maintenance. She doesn't do that apparently, so I have to sit here and suffer those consequences of another person's negligence. Furthermore, I go, as soon as my mom shows me the 7-day notice, I go and confront maintenance because they're once again at another trailer. After 5 years, they've been moving in and out. They've been moving residents in and out. They've repaired several trailers and moved people in and out. There's been a cycle of one or two residents like per trailer. So I go and confront the maintenance guy next door and I say, "Hey, how much do you make a year? How much do you make a year, pussy?" And then he says, "Leave," and then gets in my face, basically puts his chest on my chest, basically breathes on my face, basically asking for a kiss. I push him off of me because I don't want a hug, and if you're gonna forcefully push me out the door as I'm standing at the doorway, then do that. You're not gonna sit here and tell me what to do, make me do that. So he didn't make me do that, and he kept on 2 different times. He takes out his cell phone, acting like he's weaponizing his cell phone, like, "Oh, I'm gonna call some." Do that. So when I push him off of me, he looks at me like, "Oh, I got him. Oh no, yeah, you threw the first punch." One of these old ass maintenance dudes who has a United States Marine Corps shirt on from 1963. Like, bro, get with the times, guy. You're a maintenance dude and you're probably making fucking 30, I don't know how much you're making a year, but if you're making however much a year and taking care of all these trailers around us, but not taking care of our trailer, you're not doing your job and you're getting overpaid to do nothing for a specific resident, for a specific trailer. I'm supposed to take this to civil court, but I don't know what's going on. I'm just a resident. I'm just a follow along. I'm just part of this family that's leading me into this trailer park for 7 years. Now, all of this stems from people online stalking me realistically. People stalking me online through Xbox services and YouTube services. I contact Google and YouTube, and I contact Microsoft and Xbox and make it known that some people, specific people and their friends, or a specific person and their friends, for the past 3 years, from 2020 to 2023, have been using 57 plus gamer tags and whatever else, however many accounts on other platforms, to stalk and terrorize me, cyber terrorize me, stream snipe me, sabotage my live streams, and sabotage my gameplay while I'm just trying to take care of a dog for 12 years. And my dog died about a year ago. So if you add all of the sound torture and the negligence, the negligence of Microsoft, Xbox, Google, YouTube, their negligence towards security, cybersecurity, and then you add to it the negligence of the maintenance people, you add to it all of the sound torture that I've been victimized by for the past 14 months. Yeah, I'm a little bit agitated, and yeah, I'm gonna get up in someone's face, or I didn't get up in anyone's face, but yeah, I'm gonna confront people, and then they're gonna get in my face, and then they're gonna play victim. That's how it goes. So I know I have the right to remain silent, but because I was trying to avoid jail time, I described the situation. But what does that matter? They summoned me for assault. I'm getting in trouble. Meanwhile, these people are getting away with human rights torture, human rights abuse. Maintenance, property management, we're paying rent. Normally, we're paying rent. Where's the maintenance for the past 5 years? So the shelf in my closet was broken by maintenance. A maintenance man named Sam. He broke it. I have a video where I titled it "Keep Terrorizing Me, Watch What Happens," and I kind of showed like, hey, I have no shelf in my closet, and now I have no doors. So I have no 2 doors here. I have no shelf. The water tank broke about 4 or 5 years ago. So every time I go to take a shower, I have to take this hatch off. And I have to pull this lever, this little orange lever down here, to turn on the hot water. But also, if you look closely, you can actually see sunlight. You can see sunlight through the siding, through the bottom, the skirting, the siding, whatever you want to call it. You can see sunlight right there. So, yeah, I'd love to go to court for assault, even though I'm the one sitting here defending my rights. And I'm the one who's just, whatever. And whatever other problems there are, no hot water at the bathroom sink. The hose at the kitchen sink has been broken. All this particular maintenance guy did was he came in and replaced the hose and didn't fix the retraction problem. The hose doesn't retract back to where it's supposed to go. He didn't fix that. He just replaced the spray nozzle and adjusted certain parts to make sure the hose wasn't the water was spraying all, popping the hose nozzle, the hose handle off of the hose, and water was spraying into my face sometimes. And I had to go and confront that particular maintenance guy that called the cops on me today. And I got a little loud with him out in the middle of our trailer park, and I said, "Hey, what do you do? What's up with the maintenance? We've had a broken sink for a few weeks now, or probably a month at that time. So what are you people doing?" So this all stems from Google and YouTube failing to protect their users and creators. Also, Microsoft Xbox failing to provide proper security and protect their users, even when their users report and thoroughly document 57 plus gamer tags and certain other accounts and videos made online about me. I prove that to them, and they don't do nothing about it. So this is all this is all transforming into, I report to them, Google and Microsoft, they don't do anything. So then I go and I reach out to every security-based entity in America, CIA, White House, NSA, FBI, IC3, which is the Internet Crime Complaint Center, a branch off of the FBI. I contact every security-based entity, including the National Guard. I contact so many entities about these stalkers, and I continuously report to them. They don't contact me back. As far as the local police know about this sound torture program, this sound torture war crime program that I'm being forced upon, they know about it, but they're never following up with me about what's going on at this intersection suspiciously, and how I can't even conduct business half of the time because I'm being tortured by sound. Also, my dog Jack, who died about a year ago, also was suffering certain consequences because of this negligence, this lack of upkeep of maintenance. My dog was suffering. I was suffering. I'm still suffering. It's been 7 years living in this same residence. The past 5 years, no maintenance. So I get a summons for assault, even though I should have just remained silent. Because realistically, you're not factoring in everything. You're factoring in that I went and confronted a maintenance guy, but you're not factoring in that I'm agitated. I'm extremely agitated and tortured and terrorized by sound torture for the past 14 months. Any person who's being tortured by sound for the past 14 months is going to be, for the lack of better words, agitated. So what you're all doing is you're being provocative. You're being overly provocative, torturous, and then when I reply, or when I come up into your face and confront you, or when I come and confront you, and then you have to get in my face, then it's a problem. If my rights, freedom, and privacy are a joke, so wasn't 9/11. Haha, 9/11 happened. Jump. Al-Qaeda won. Osama bin Laden was a hero. Go get your legs blown off, you overpaid cyber rat. Retarded bums with credit scores. Act tough face to face, you non-existent God-worshipping tax system nuns. Cyber rat clout chasers,